Choose Jacoby & Myers. For over 50 years, we've turned low insurance offers into big settlements. Call us and find out what we can win for you. Jacoby & Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
One last update on a breaking news, a terror attack in New Orleans. Before we go to world news in more detail, at least 15 people were killed, dozens injured when a man drove a pickup truck through a crowd celebrating the new year on Bourbon Street. The suspect was killed in a shootout with police. That man has been identified as Shamsud Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen and an Army veteran from Texas. The FBI says a flag representing the terrorist group ISIS was on his truck. They do not believe he acted alone. Thanks for joining us for Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock. Tune in for Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock tonight here on ABC 7. And now let's go to World News Tonight with David Muir. We'll see you tonight at 11.
Tonight, breaking news, the horrific start to the new year. At least 15 people killed and dozens hurt when a truck plows into a crowd celebrating in New Orleans. An ISIS flag found at the scene. And the news just coming in, why authorities think the suspect didn't act alone. Surveillance video showing a white pickup truck before it veered right into a crowd of pedestrians racing down Bourbon Street for at least 3 blocks. The driver firing at officers and people in the street with an assault-style rifle before he was stopped by police. Heavily armed officers racing through the city's French Quarter. A terrifying scene of carnage. Victims lying in the street. Authorities finding viable explosives in the truck and elsewhere in the popular tourist area. The FBI identifying the man they say is responsible, an American citizen who lived in Texas, who had an ISIS flag inside the truck he was driving. They say he clearly wanted to hurt as many people as he could.
He was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
They're now investigating whether he had any ties to the terrorist group ISIS, why the FBI is saying he did not act alone, what we're learning about the truck, a rental driven Tuesday from the Houston area, and questions about the barriers that might have stopped him from plowing down Bourbon Street. The concerns for the wider threat ahead of major college games and the Super Bowl. The Sugar Bowl now postponed until tomorrow. Some other public events canceled. We have team reporting from New Orleans and across the country. Details coming in of the investigation into a deadly explosion and fire at the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. A Tesla Cybertruck erupting in a fireball. Tonight, authorities treating it as a possible act of terrorism. What we've just learned. The deadly New Year's Eve tragedy in Honolulu. At least 3 people killed, dozens hurt. Millions brace for a major Arctic blast sweeping in from Canada, bringing gusts up to 55 miles per hour from Washington, D.C. to Boston. Our weather team standing by to time it all out.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and thank you for starting the new year with us. I'm Mary Bruce, in for David. We begin tonight with the horrific and deadly attack in New Orleans. At least 15 killed and dozens more injured when a driver rammed a rented pickup truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street around 3 a.m., just hours into the new year. The FBI now investigating it as an act of terrorism. Law enforcement now reviewing this surveillance video showing the white pickup truck driving down Canal Street before turning right into Bourbon Street. The suspect mowing down dozens of people over a 3-block stretch, turning the typically festive and iconic Bourbon Street into a deadly scene of carnage and chaos. Dramatic video capturing the moment police exchanged gunfire with the suspect. Authorities saying he died in that exchange. 2 police officers were also injured but are in stable condition. Authorities releasing this image of the 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, an Army veteran and U.S.-born citizen. Police now asking anyone with information to come forward. Tonight, why the FBI says the suspect did not act alone, the chilling accounts from eyewitnesses, and what we're learning about the victims. And President Biden speaking just moments ago. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off in New Orleans with the new details coming in tonight.